I'm Sherry.
I'm Corey.
I'm Nicole.
I'm Amy.
Healthy living is very important to many people. Every day there are new tips and tricks to healthy living shared on television, social media, and health journals. Today I'm going to give you a foolproof way to get on the road towards a healthy lifestyle. A healthy lifestyle is just one of the great reasons to plant your own vegetable garden. Although it may seem like a large task to take on, with plenty of planning and patience, anyone can grow themselves fresh vegetables in their own backyard. All it takes to fill one's refrigerator with homegrown vegetables is the correct knowledge of gardening, materials, and persistence of taking care of the plants. The first thing you need to do is find a plot. The plot needs to be a large enough area and needs to be able to get plenty of sun and is protected from high winds. The size of the plot depends on how much you would like to plant. A 10 foot by 10 foot plot is a good start. Next, you need to gather your materials. Basic materials include a till for the soil, a small shovel, seeds or starter plants, a source of water, plant cages, and plant markers. Before any plants go into the ground, the soil must be prepared. Use a till to break up the soil so it is easier for you to work in and the plants to grow in. When the soil is ready, plot out where each plant will grow. Different plants need different amounts of space. Before planting, research how much room each different kind of plant you will need. For example, zucchini needs about 1 square foot per plant to grow, while carrots can have 16 plants growing per square foot. When you have plotted out your plants, it is helpful to place the plant markers to remember where each plant goes and its spacing. Now it's time to plant. Gardens can be planted either by seed or with started plants bought from a store or began inside your home, or a combination of both. For seeds, follow the directions on the back of the package and dig a hole in the designated area to place the seeds. Cover the seeds back up with the soil. For starter plants, dig a hole about as deep as the container is tall. Place the plant in the hole. When covering the plant back up with dirt, be careful not to put the plant deeper than it already was in the soil. When the planting is finished, give your garden its first watering. Once your garden is planted, all you need to do is take care of it, and then you will be able to harvest. Some plants with a lot of vines will require cages. Examples of plants that may need cages are tomatoes, peas, bell peppers, zucchini, squash, melons, and cucumbers. Unless there has been a good rain, you need to water your garden every day. If there is a hose close enough in distance, there are heads to put on the hose to create an easy shower for the plants. If you do not have a hose, an old-fashioned watering can works just as well. At least once a week, you need to check your garden and pull for weeds. Weeds can take over your garden and prevent your plants from growing. You can pull weeds by hand, or there are tools you can buy to help with weed pulling. If there are cold temperatures predicted for overnight, make sure to place blankets over your garden to prevent them from freezing. Harvesting is different for every plant. Some plants like lettuce grow very quickly. Other plants like melons may take the entire season to ripen. It is best to harvest your plants as soon as they are ready to encourage the plant to grow more. To know exactly when a plant is ripe, check the seed packaging or search online. By following all of these vegetable gardening tips, one can be on their way to eating fresh homegrown vegetables within a few short months or less. Preparing an area of land for a garden is the hard part, but after one has gathered the correct knowledge of gardening and materials, the only step left is to pay attention to the garden and care for it. It takes about a day of hard work and preparation until anyone can be on their way to having a self-sufficient garden in their backyard. If this hasn't convinced you to start planting your own garden this weekend, just think of all the money you can save this summer by growing your own vegetables instead of buying them from the produce section at your local grocery store. Thank you.